night. A match that I thought should have been happening at WrestleMania. But who do you guys got?
Logan Paul, we thank you for your services as United States champion. You beat Rey Mysterio at the Saudi PLE for the title. There have been numerous instances where, well, actually, I can't even say numerous instances because I don't even think he's defended the U.S. title that frequently since he's won it. But other than WrestleMania,
every single time I see him, I'm like, people were giving Roman crap.
I think other than the triple threat at WrestleMania, there was a good chance that like every title defense he was going into, people assumed that like he would lose because it's like, okay, he's not around, he's a part-timer, but it's been almost close to a year. He's held the title. He's done what he needed to do. I mean, he's got the sponsorship deal with Prime Energy drink right now, so he's going to be a part of WWE for years and years to come. But it's time for LA Knight. This is a guy that we talked about it. We talked about it last year when he was in Money in the Bank about how he started to get over with the crowd because of a promo against Logan Paul. You see month after month since then, the crowd reactions only continue to get bigger and better for him. He had the feud with AJ Styles, which I really believed elevated him to that next level because that really was like your typical grudge feud. So, he's already been elevated. Before then, he was in the feud with Roman. So they've been taking the necessary steps with him, and I think it's finally time for him to be crowned. So I'm going LA Knight.
Yeah, short and sweet. LA still has his popularity, still gets a huge pop. It's definitely time for him to win a championship. I'll give Logan Paul his credit. Like Brian said, he did what he needed to do. Yes, he did not defend it as heavily as maybe we wanted it to see. I mean, honestly, who did he fight besides that triple threat at WrestleMania?
I can't recall.
I think about it. That triple threat may have been his last title defense. I think
his last title defense was
WrestleMania. No. There was another one more. There had to have been one more in between. It wasn't exactly a title defense. He was in a title match. Remember, he fought Cody at Saudi to beat the Saudi PLE.
Oh,
yeah, Cody's the only other thing.
That doesn't even count.
Yeah, like he didn't defend it, but he was.
That doesn't even count. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. So we definitely LA Knight can, he'll bring up that title. We'll see it on TV more. And I think that's my wrong gripe with these mid-card titles. It's like I feel that there's one that's always shown more than the other. It's like they're never on par with each other. It's always
that's been the Intercontinental Championship. The U.S. title has been an afterthought.
No, I'm saying recently, but remember when Bobby had the U.S. title, and that was like a weekly thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, when that was happening,
that was like 2-3 years. That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, but there was a point in time where both titles were both being equally disregarded.
That's what I'm saying.
There were a couple. Wasn't there a year of WrestleMania where the title wasn't even defended?
Yeah,
it wasn't even on the pre-show for God's sake.
I think that was when like Ricochet was IC champ. Like Bobby was doing all the work with the US, Ricochet or whoever was IC champ, and like they weren't doing anything with it. They weren't even on PLEs. I never understand why they
just equally being on TV, especially when there's a bunch of TV time and wrestlers that need to wrestle. Huh.
Everyone's wrestling for titles. Why are they all not being highlighted? I don't get it. But I'm definitely going LA Knight on this one though.
We may get that now once LA Knight becomes champion, because
I really hope so.
If he becomes champion, obviously, if he's their biggest draw and he gets the loudest reactions of the night, I mean, he'll be there every week.
And is this going to be another unanimous one? No, it is not, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going Logan Paul. You want to know why? Because he's in his hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. That's
more reason for
Cleveland.
With his logo across,
he talks crap about Cleveland.
With his logo across this main stage of SummerSlam, prime logo in the middle of the ring, and especially another reason. Who else is in Cleveland, Ohio?
K. Cuddy.
That is true, but no.
His brother,
Jake Paul. He has to get involved. He has to get involved.
He doesn't have to get involved.
Come on. You think WWE?
I mean, he's going to be there. But
you think WWE?
He's still sore from his last fight, all right?
That wasn't even a fight.
You think Prime, you think WWE, you think Logan Paul are going to waste this opportunity to have both the brothers in Cleveland at SummerSlam?
He can.
I mean, what's Jake Paul doing that weekend? I mean, he's not fighting, but
what else does he have to do?
I mean,
he should be there.
I mean,
you would
think because it's his big brother, he would just show up. But their relationship has always been funny, so I don't know.
What?
Mm-hmm. They've always had Logan and Jake Paul have had like a funny relationship over the years. Like one minute they're lovable brothers, and next thing you know, one of them is talking shit about the other, and you're thinking it's just fun and games, but one of them is being serious. So it's always been confusing.
Help your brother retain his title. That's the least you can do when you're not losing fights. Help your brother retain this title. That's what's
not needed.
Logan Paul's going to keep the title, man. LA Knight, they're going to make him chase this guy. They got to make him chase him. Mm-hmm. They got to continue to chase. They missed that.
It's LA Knight's time. I mean, we've been saying
they missed. I feel like they've missed the iron when it was hot with LA Knight.
No, he's still hot. He's in like a Jey Uso mode right now. He's still hot.
You say you think they missed it with him?
I feel like they have to get the iron hot again.
If you're saying that they missed it, though, when would they have pulled? When would you?
Yeah, he wasn't being Roman.
I've been saying ever since he lost to Roman, he should have been out there going after Logan Paul. That's what I said.
But the man hasn't been wrestling. How can you have him?
He's got to get the. I was saying for the longest time after he lost, he should have been after that U.S. title.
Yeah, but nobody else. But listen, nobody else was going after Jake Paul because he's not there. How is he going to go after somebody who's not there?
And on top of that, it's not like he was sitting around and catering. This dude was feuding with a top 5 in-ring performer of all time in AJ Styles. So it's not like he was.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah, he beat AJ Styles.
They're just hating.
I'm just saying they missed the trajectory. They skyrocketed him straight to the title, and
he's still at the top. Why are you making it seem like he's not in any relevancy?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying they have to rebuild him back. I know the fans are still behind him, but that moment
this is what. Okay, if you're talking about rebuilding, this is what's going to give him that boost.
Daniel, I'll give you this. When I think you answered this question when I asked this of you when Rock came back. Remember how you said that when Rock came back, his LA Knight stock kind of like dipped a little bit because of the comparisons. People always want to compare him. He's a combination of Stone Cold and The Rock. And then when Rock came back, it kind of seemed like LA Knight got hurt a little bit as far as crowd reaction and stuff goes. Yeah. So if you're speaking in that aspect, then yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I just don't think he's going to win. It's in Cleveland. Logan Paul, he's got to keep this title at least a little more. At least a little more.
For what?
I'm just saying.
You just said it.
There's more. There's more to do. There has to be more of a chase. They have to build up something for LA Knight.
Why?
He hasn't chased anything. I'm just saying there has to be a little bit more here.
Chasing him for like a month now.
That's not long enough. That's not long enough.
The man has not been on TV. How's he going to chase someone who's not there?
I'm just saying.
And we don't, like you just said, we don't know what Logan Paul's schedule is. Look at what it has been
about his schedule.
That's a huge factor because if he has other obligations, he's not going to be on TV. So where has Logan Paul been on Friday night for the past month?
He has not been on SmackDown.
He's been on SmackDown. He's been going back and
for this feud. I mean, for this feud.
I mean, he was there for 2 back-to-back weeks, but we can't really count that because that last episode of SmackDown was pre-taped. But just saying.
Bottom line, I'm going Logan Paul. Man.
He wants a longer absentee champion. Great.
Hey,
in the case of SmackDown, at least the WWE title is there every week. So
I didn't sign him. That's all I'm going to say. I didn't.
So
sign
you
him.
want him to reign longer? That makes sense.
I just think it's going to happen.
So do you think when he was negotiating his sponsorship deal, do you think it was negotiated that okay, I'm going to hold the U.S. title until this time?
Nah, I don't think so either. I think this is just something that they gave to put another feather in his cap and just boost his brand, boost WWE, get more people involved. Like he's been interviewing WWE superstars every week. So, I mean, it goes hand in hand. But you guys are going LA Knight. I'm going with Logan Paul to retain, man. Let's get how appropriate, Lewis. How appropriate. Let's get to our next match.